Pen, come here. What you doing? What you doing? Come here. Baby, come here. Yeah. Here we go. Oh, let's have a look at the comments. So, hi Yolanda, thank you so much for jumping on. Hi Charlene. So, jump on. Let me know if you can hear me okay. Let me just check that I'm on here. Hey Monette. Hey Christy. Julie says, hi Pen Pen. Hi Julia. Let me just jump on. Check that you guys can hear me okay. Hey Monette. Yep. That's it. Excellent. Okay. Oh, thanks, Monet. Shanae, welcome. Welcome, Ani. I'm well, lovely. How are you? Hi, Kim. Let's turn that down a little bit. Hello, Marlene. Hi, Rebecca. So, yeah, jump on. Introduce yourself. Let me know where you're watching from. Hey, Karen. Where's Kaka? Kakaka. Oh my God, I can't even say that. Let me know how you guys are all doing. I'm just going to give it a few minutes, waiting for crew to jump on before we get started and before I do my spiel. Oh, Charlene says your hair looks great. Thank you. Hello, Hayley. How are you? Oh, Hayley says, evening, beautiful. Awesome to catch you live. It's been ages. Thank you so much for joining. Hi, Di. Michelle's watching from Windsor, guys. Shanae, am I saying that right? Is watching from Queensland. She says, I hope you're well. I've actually got a bit of a cold at the moment, so if I start sniffling, you'll have to excuse me. Marlene, oh, sorry to hear that. It's her 5-year anniversary of my son's funeral. Sorry to hear that, Marlene. Monet, is it Monet or Monette? Is watching from London, and Joe is back on. Hi, Joe. Sarah's watching from New Zealand. How is it over there in New Zealand at the moment, Sarah? And Kerry, hi, Kerry. She's watching from Sydney in Australia. Amazing. Amazing. Okay, Rebecca's watching from the Gold Coast, tuning in from Moama. Oh, Monette, that's better. I was thinking, is it like the painter Monet with a silent T? But that's one E, two T's, I think. No, it's M-O-N-E-T, Monet. So I was thinking, is it like the French painter in the French Impressionist? Oh, Tracy's watching from Mollymook. Hey, Tracy, I have a school friend that lives in Mollymook. Do you know Emma? Actually, she was Emma Carr to me. I don't know what her married name is. I haven't seen her for decades. But I'm from Narooma, Tracy. So Judy, Barry. Do you know Judy and Barry Carr, Tracy? They're in Mollymook. Or Ulladulla. It's Neat. Beautiful. Okay, Ani is watching from Victoria. Sarah says it's getting chilly though. Yeah, Joanne's watching from Vegas, Vegas. Whoa, amazing. Yeah, it's just that switch over, and it's kind of like the weekend. It just went. You just start to feel that autumn vibe creeping in. Oh, Di, amazing. She says, hello, lovely. Let's just bring Di up here, guys. She says, hello, I just wanted to let you know you're right. I got the job. Thank you. Oh, Di, that's amazing. Fill us in. Give us some details. What was the job? Let us know. Oh, congratulations, though. That's incredible. Good job. Jen is Bowen, North Queensland, loving your space. Thank you. Beautiful. Well, baby girl, I think it's time that you go back onto your bed. Say good night. Good night, everyone. Let mummy leave mummy to work. Mwah. Okay, baby Pen is gone. How does your fall and winter get? Yeah, very mild here, honestly, very mild. Yeah, so winter, I don't know, I think like through the day, the coldest is like 15, 16. Yeah. Occasionally the nights will get like super, like 3 degrees and stuff, but not very often. Very, very mild temperament here. Okay, oh, Manchiba. Hey, babe. She says, hope you're doing well, gorgeous. So well, thank you so much. Oh, and Nicole is watching from Montreal. How amazing. I'm a nurse and now working at an amazing IVF clinic. I finally left the world of pediatric oncology. Oh, wow, that's amazing. Geez, that's heavy. Both those are heavy. IVF and pediatric oncology. You're an amazing woman, Diane Cracknell. That's all I'm going to say. Not a lot of people can step into those energies and do that kind of work. Yeah. Wow, we get -4 degrees in Windsor, New South Wales. Really? Far out. Are you inland? Is that inland? Okay, guys, so there's enough of you on now. Let's get started. So I'm going to say big welcome and thank you so much for joining me for my live tonight. My name is Jessica Brown. I am the Energy Muse. I am a clear channel from spirit. I am clairvoyant and clairaudient and clairsentient. So I really feel a lot of energies around me, and I feel where your blocks are in your body. And I can feel, what the story is, the subconscious programs or the blocks behind those energetic blocks. I am a yoga and meditation teacher. I am a shamanic breathwork practitioner, a kinesiologist, a holistic counselor, a sound healer, and something else. I feel like I've left something out, and currently studying to be an astrologer. So let's get started. So I just scroll up and down the feed to see who lights up. So if you want to start sharing my live for me, that would be amazing. Or so when you ask a question, if you put share beside your question, I'm going to be more drawn to give you a free reading. Because this is a free reading, and if I do give you a reading and it really resonates and you are happy with my reading, please feel free to jump over to my socials, to my Facebook page, The Energy Muse, and leave me a review. Or jump on my Instagram page, _Energy Muse, to jump on and follow me. That would be amazing, because I do daily card pulls every day on my Instagram. So daily pick a card. So jump on over there, check that out. Okay. So let me scroll all the way back up here. So because there's so many of you on, I'm not going to be able to get to read all of you tonight. So please be patient. I'm going to do group cards at the end, so I will get to as many of you as I can. And if I don't get to you all at the very end, I'm going to get you all to pick different cards, and I'll give you readings through the cards. Okay, so let's jump on. Nicole, that's a beautiful thing to say. She says, thank you for being here. I would love a reading, please. Nicole Lacoli. Am I saying that right? Are you on here? Let me know if you're here. Hi, Liv. Big welcome. Okay, so let us know if you're on. Nicole. Okay, let us know if you are on. And also your star sign. Help me, give me something else to kind of tune into. Yay, Nicole's here, guys. So, Nicole, would you just like a general reading? Have you got anything in mind? What is your star sign? Let's have just a little bit more info. Otherwise, we'll just give you a general. So, any plans for the weekend, guys? I've got lots on this weekend. Went to had a girls' weekend down south, and the second I drove into Perth, we went right into lockdown. Can you believe it? Crazy. Okay, so Nicole is a Virgo. Okay, let's just do a general reading for Nicole. Okay, what is coming up for Nicole, please? Okay, we've got big energies coming up for you, Nicole. Okay, oh my God, massive energies. Oh, okay. So Nicole says she's feeling rejected by my friend. I feel heartbroken. I'm sorry that you're going through that, Nicole. But the thing is, you've got some massive cards coming through that. And now I will say too, guys, if there's a reading that resonates, if I'm giving, say, Nicole a reading, and what I'm saying is really resonating with what you're going through and with what you're experiencing at the moment, then the chances are this reading is for you as well. Okay, we're in a collective energy here. So if I'm reading for one, then the chances are it's quite a few of you in the feed. So Nicole, feeling dejected around my friend. So what's coming through for you is this energy of judgment. Okay, this is really strong Pluto energy. As you guys know, we're right in today, Pluto retrograde. So there's this really strong need to release and let go whatever we're holding on to. And, you know, we go through this retrograde phase for quite a few months, and it's kind of that, this is when we will really be shown what it is that we need to purge, what we need to cleanse, what we need to clear, what we really need to release, and what it is we're holding on to. And if we don't actually take stock and start to do that ourselves, our guides will show up and they'll start to cleanse and clear space for us, you know, even if we don't want it there or not. It's for our highest good. So this can be this feeling of cleansing and clearing for you, Nicole. So Pluto coming through in this retrograde phase, you know, what is it about this situation that you're kind of feeling? How are you feeling heartbroken around it? This card comes through to let you know that there's a lot of this. This is an opportunity, that you're going through, for you to clear, for you to release, and for you to shift some energy around this. So there's something bigger going on for you around it. Okay, there's an opportunity to really look into what happened around this situation. Okay, because it's really not so much about the friend; it's more about you. So your guides want you to look at the friend as a mirror, but they want you to kind of look within and look. Okay, how is this making you feel heartbroken? How is this making you feel rejected? What's happened from your past that you haven't cleared, that you haven't previously shifted, that this is bringing up all this stuff for you? Okay, you've got the energy of the star coming through. So really, for you to move, you need to move through this and clear through this and shift this and just understand the higher spiritual vibration around what you're going through. And when you do anchor into that knowledge, that understanding and that awareness, you've got this Aquarian energy here at your fingertips, like literally at your fingertips. The star, your hopes, your dreams, and your wishes being fulfilled. So you really do have, you know, your guides really, really, really want you to know that there is some spiritual and soul growth that is abundant to you around this situation. And this Knight of Cups, is this friend, was it a male friend by any chance? Because we've got this strong energy here, Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio energy. And to me, I feel like it's around somebody that was promising something, but they're not quite delivering. So it's like feedback is really great. So keep talking to us, Nicole, if you want. Otherwise, yeah, I'm just going to keep rolling with that. As you guys, for you that watch me, you know that I often get quite a lot more from the feedback, and you kind of get an extended reading. No female. So these are non-gender specific, okay? This is that energy of somebody that is showing up with something that, you know, it's someone that you want to show up in your field, that they're bringing you something. There's a message coming in around that for you. So definitely, I would say look deeper into this and looking to see, like, what is it that this situation is gifting you and offering you, okay? I do feel it's going to pass. I really do feel it will pass, but it's important that before it passes, that you deep dive into sort of getting, more knowledge from this situation. Okay. Now, let's come through and let me see who else is coming through. Okay, she says it makes total sense, and it's a recurrent situation with my past. It makes total sense. Yeah, so what she's doing, Nick, is she's gifting you something from your past that you're holding on to, that you haven't cleared and shifted. So that's what that Knight of Cups is about. It's something coming in. Knights are usually gifting us something or giving us something, and it's around your heart, it's around your emotions, around your feelings. So you are being gifted this. It just is kind of a bit of a gift that looks like a piece of dog shit, okay? But when you unravel that gift, there's something much deeper in it. So it really is, unfortunately, that's how spiritual evolution and growth comes. It comes wrapped up in a piece of dog shit, okay? And we have to, we have to be able to look past that to be able to get to the deeper levels and the layers of it. And that's what Pluto gives us. You're my pleasure. Okay. Okay, so general questions, guys. Give general answers. Okay, more specific questions, the more specific I can get in. Oh, hi, Alyssa Bevan. Let's have a look and see. Alyssa's hi, I liked and shared and followed on Instagram. So that's going to get you straight up into letting me give you a reading. I love that. If you could just let me know your star sign, Alyssa, and do you have a question? Or, oh, welcome, Steph. Guys, let me know if you're brand new as well. So, Alyssa, let me know if you've got a question or would you just like a general? Would you like a general or is it just a question? Okay, Alyssa, let's have a look. So I won't wait too long in the chat. Guys, jump on, chat amongst yourself. Okay. And let me know your star sign. Natasha Arathun, you are next. Tash, I'm going to write your name down, 6:45. Guys, remind me I'm ready for Tash next. Okay, let's do Alyssa. A Scorpio, I'm happy for a general, I'm brand new. Ah, welcome, my love. Yay. We love new people on here, don't we, guys? Let's give her a big, beautiful, warm Scorpio welcome. How are you feeling this Pluto retrograde? Pluto in Scorpio retrograde. Sorry, Pluto in Capricorn retrograde, because Pluto rules Scorpio. So you're probably going to be feeling this, Alyssa, feeling a little bit that need to kind of withdraw, that need, everything feels a little bit, yeah, stuff might be showing up for you, you know, in the next few months. Okay, Scorpio, Melissa, what's coming up for Melissa? So when I get generals, I always kind of just connect into your guides and say, you know, what is it that Alyssa would benefit from hearing right now? So what's going on with your work at the moment? Would you do anything to do with your body kind of movement work? What's happening with your work at the moment? Interesting, because you've got this Mars in Capricorn energy, and this is a really strong card around, it can be around health and around appointments with your doctors and stuff, but this is a really strong card around work and around business. So if you were to ask a business question, this is a brilliant card to come through. It's actually around collaborating and around getting together with like-minded people and about, you know, learning and growing from each other. But it's really interesting that this card's coming through. So yeah, I'm wondering, are you studying anything at the moment? Because this is a really strong study card as well. And you've got, coming through here, you've got Venus in Cancer. So you've got 2 of Cups. So this is a really strong card of studying. It's a strong, I'm in the disability sector. We're about to go through a restructure. Okay, so it's interesting. So this is coming through with that health and that healing energy, but it's also coming through about stuff to do with your work energy as well. You've got this coming through as well here. So there's a really strong connection around, are you really strongly connected to somebody in your work environment? Is there like somebody who you feel on a really strong deep soul level that you connect to there? Because it's interesting that this card's coming through around your work energy. This is the card of meeting with soul-minded people, okay? It's somebody that you have a really strong spiritual connection to. So that's really interesting. It could also indicate, I'm feeling like, are you thinking about studying something to do in the relationship area as well? Now you've got this card of over-worrying and stress, okay? So I want you to, you know, if there's anything that's bothering you or keeping you up at night, it's important that you anchor and ground that energy into some physical movement, because I really am drawn to yoga in your energy. I'm drawn to movements around moving your body and moving your joint, and your feet are coming through in this reading for me as well. So there's a need for you to ground because I feel like you've got a lot of mental energy going on at the moment. Your work stuff's coming through, a connection through work, but I would also say study down the track maybe around some relationship stuff, or something to do around study to do with something to do with healing, okay, something in the healing energy, because I really am feeling and drawn to your emotions. And look what's at the bottom of the deck, Temperance Energy. So that card comes through when you're a natural born healer. Temperance don't show up with, you know, she's no joke. This is strong Sagittarian energy, but it also comes through to show me that whoever I'm reading for is a natural born gifted healer, okay? And those coming through together as well say that I do see you eventually working in some form of healing with your hands or energy healing. She says, story of my life. Fill us in, girl. Fill us in. Because when I'm doing readings, I don't read the comments until I've finished reading. Oh, I'm looking into studying too. What are you thinking about studying, girl? Yeah, strong healing energy is what I feel she's referring to. Story of my life. Or actually being up in your head. Yeah, though, yeah, being up in your head, that fixed water energy. Okay, yay, yay, yay. I love that for Julie. I'm playing with all different decks tonight, guys. I'm kind of just seeing what resonates. So feedback is really great. Oh, see, I forgot. Tash. 6:45. 6:45. Where is she? Oh, there's quite a few of you on. Natasha, there she is. Now, where was her question? 6:45. So many 6:45s. There it is. Sweet and simple. Will I move? Okay, let's have a look, Tash. Will Tash move? Yes, pretty much what I was feeling. Oh, these cards are slippery, guys. So slippery. Okay, so will I move? 100%. You've got Venus in Aries energy. Can you see? I've chosen a different light so you guys can see the cards better. So how beautiful is that? So this card shows up, the Four of Wands. Four is about, to me, this is about structure. This is literally about your house. It is actually essentially a card of celebration. So if you're wanting to move, then this is what you would call a very big yes card. But when I look at it and I see, and I'm really drawn to the structure, the buildings in the background. So I definitely feel like you're going to be moving. Eight of Pentacles has come through in reverse. So is there something going on with your work situation where you're going to move for work and then you decided not to, or you or you don't have a job and that's what's holding you back from moving? What is it around your work situation that's kind of a bit of a block or a bit of a something to do with this? Because it's interesting that work is coming through. And then you've got the Page of Swords coming through after that. So this tells me, like, are you thinking about moving into a new area of study or a new area of, because Page is really beautiful, fertile ground for study. It's a really amazing energy for opening up lines of communication. So, and definitely bringing in new ways of thinking about things. So making sure that you're not too set on a particular idea around this move, Tash, making sure that you're just allowing the energy to come in as it comes in, the energy to show up as it shows up, and as to represent as it shows up. Tash says, a couple of hours away from home, I've been given some really great opportunities and I'm wondering whether to move up north for it. Okay, so those, the Eight of Pentacles in reverse, that's that you kind of being in that block, that stagnated area of like, do I go or do I not? Because if this came through in the upright, I'm like, oh, you're definitely going for work. There's definitely new things that are on the horizon for you and you're really going to love it. But the fact that sword's coming through, that's new ideas, new inspiration, new ways of thinking about a situation. So I feel like you're definitely going to move, and I feel like we need to flip this Eight of Pentacles upside down. So this is what, once you decide to either accept the opportunity or move, everything else is going to fall into place for you, Tash. It's like, this is what the block is for you that's holding you back from the move. It's that new opportunity, okay? So it's like, I really do feel once you commit and once you go, yep, that's what I want to do, that's where I'm going to go, then it's going to kind of open up for you and everything's going to just kind of fall into place. Again, Temperance is at the bottom of the deck. So Temperance is that card of healing, but for you, this is coming through. It's that Sagittarian energy, but this is coming through for you about this opportunity is going to bring better balance into your life. There's not going to be, better work and fun life balance in. Because I feel like otherwise, you don't want to be stuck in transit the whole time, right? This is going to free up your time for you and allow you to explore other areas and other avenues of things that bring joy and healing into your life. Things like yoga. Yoga's coming through for you guys tonight. I'm a healer. There we go. Do you teach yoga as well? This is coming through for you, though, for better balance in your life as well, okay? But, yeah. Really, really love that for you. And it's interesting that Eight of Pentacles coming through, that's that Sun in Virgo energy, and that is the love of doing what you're doing on a daily basis. So just say that's, are you thinking about studying yoga, becoming a yoga teacher or meditation at all, Tash? Yeah, but that's such a strong Sun in Virgo thing to do. Virgo loves to be of service. They love to help people in a physical, tangible, and practical way. I'm a psychosomatic therapist and astrologer, and I do run specialty retreats in spirituality. Amazing. That's amazing. Yeah, so you recognize that reverse sun in Virgo energy, right? Yeah, amazing. So it's that helping people, but that, you know, so once you move that and shift that, then that's going to open that right up for you. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. I love that. What's your star sign, Tash? Are you Scorpio? What's your star sign? I'm feeling Libra for some reason, but yeah, as you know, they're all in there. Okay, let's move right along. Oh, that's beautiful, Bev. Bev says, hi, Jess. Has been a long time. I have made much progress. I would love a reading if you made. That's beautiful. Oh, my God. Jupiter's crossing mine as well. Jupiter's just crossed my ascendant. Literally just crossed my ascendant. I want to say, yeah. Actually, it was 4 weeks ago. So isn't that amazing? Beautiful. How are you going with that Pluto retrograde? So I've got Jupiter in the first now, and I'm just waiting a few more months' time. Well, obviously, you know, for Saturn to follow along. I'm a Sun Capricorn, Scorpio moon. There's that Scorpio vibe, and Venus in Scorpio, Jupiter in Scorpio, Mars in Scorpio. Holy shit! So I'm feeling your strong Scorpio energy, and there it is. Whoa, that's amazing. That balances out that Sun in Capricorn beautifully, I would imagine. Yeah, wow, perfect. North Node in the ascendant as well, 26 Aquarius. Amazing, amazing. So Pluto's conjunct my Sun, Tash, and my North Node's in Scorpio, so I resonate with that Scorpio energy a lot. It's within a 2-degree orb of my Sun. Can you believe it? Okay, let's have a look. We'll get stuck talking astro world. Okay, let's do this. Okay, I'm going to scroll back up, guys. So thank you, Tash, and thank you for that feedback. Amazing. Okay, lots of generals going on here. Lots of generals. Lots of generals. Anyone got anything specific for me? Okay. Okay, let's have a look. This one's intriguing me. Mon Eid, is he going to cancel our date? Let's have a look. Okay, I'm feeling these cards tonight, actually. Is he going to cancel our date? Let's have a look, guys. What do you reckon? Is he going to cancel our date? Monique. Okay, so they've both flipped out in the reverse. I'm going to flip them both. You've got Page of Pentacles, so that's an opportunity for a new beginning, okay, around something tangible. So to me, that feels like it's something. You've got Four of Pentacles coming through here as well, so that's really strong Sun in Capricorn energy, because the Capricorn loves to hold on to those pentacles. So for this, it's interesting because you've got one energy, you're holding out that Capricorn. So this feels to me like it's even though we're talking about pentacles, yes, baby girl, I see you there. Even though we're talking about pentacles, it just feels like this is like your kind of solar plexus energy. This feels like it's your security. This feels like it's a part of your safety and your comfort zone. Do you feel, Mom, that you know, I'm wondering if you are an earth sign, a Virgo, Capricorn, or a Taurus, do you feel that material possessions give you a sense of security and safety in your world? That you do have a new beginning going on here. You do have a new start. So I don't feel like he's going to cancel it, but he might be quite stingy. There might be this need for you to pay for this date for yourself. There's that need to kind of hold your possessions over your chest and keep them close to your heart. Oh, this one's fallen out. What have we got here? Okay, so Three of Wands has come out. It's presented to me in the reverse. So this is strong Sun in Aries energy. When Three of Wands shows up, Mon, it's that, you know, that kind of waiting for these new opportunities to present themselves to you. It's kind of like looking to see what's coming through next for you. It came through in the reverse. So to be honest, I don't see this flourishing. I don't see this being your twin flame. I don't see this really being a really deep soul spiritual connection. To me, it is going to go ahead, but I don't know that it's actually going to go anywhere. But that's just the energy that I'm feeling in the now moment. Okay, that could shift and change, but I would say, yeah, I would say be open to whatever shows up for you. Be open to, you know, to whatever you're feeling and vibing in this date. But yeah, I probably, me getting that card personally, I wouldn't be getting my hopes up, okay, around that. To me, it feels like it's there's not a lot of opportunity for growth around it, as far as growth, relationship growth. But, you know, we never, ever, no one ever crosses our path by coincidence. So there's definitely something in this connection for you to take from it, to gain from it, and to grow from it, okay? Even if it's just about you getting yourself back out there again and lifting and building your confidence back up there again, and knowing that it's not, it's not about you, okay? You're amazing. It's always about the others, the people that you're choosing, okay? It's always about lessons and growth and stuff from our past. But it's not about you per se, as in, however you feel. It's like, you know how sometimes we get down the dumps and we're like, I'm never going to meet anyone because I'm this or I'm that, or it's like, no, it's none of that. It's just the energy, if that makes sense. Okay. Okie dokie. Kate Fox. Hi, Kate. Okay, Kate says, will life slow down anytime soon? I'm a Gemini. Well, being that mutable air sign, it may slow down, but in your head, it's still going to keep going. Okay, yeah, Mon says, yeah, it could just be a day out. So, Mo, just go with the flow, take it as it is. Don't have any expectations going into it. Just allow yourself to be in the moment and in the energy. And just, Joe says, oh my God, that sounds familiar. Then it's meant for you as well, Joe. Just allow yourself to be in the presence of this other person and just, go with the flow. Just go with the flow. Okay, Kate Box. Let's shift decks and say, will life slow down anytime soon? Message for Kate Box. Okay. That's strong energy. You've got the moon coming through for you, my love. Okay. So I'm not sure about whether life is going to slow down for you anytime soon. I wouldn't think so. I will say, though, be careful if you're not thinking about having another child, because I do see something else coming in. So whether that's a puppy or a child, there's just another responsibility coming into your energy. You've got the energy of the moon coming through. So this is that kind of feeling of when you kind of get kind of down in the dumps, or you're feeling a bit low, a bit gloomy, a little bit your anxieties, that need to want to go in your cave. So just be careful. Make sure that you're not having periods of, I don't like the word depression because it's got such stigma behind it, but, I feel like everyone in their life experiences different levels of depression, but the highs and the lows, and it's how we navigate and ride those. So just make sure that you're not kind of sinking and feel like you're drowning. And it's almost like I'm getting the vision of you holding onto a lifeguard, a life thing, a flotation device, and it almost feels like you're drowning, and this is just the only thing that's keeping you afloat. Okay, you've got this strong energy of Sun in Scorpio coming through. Okay, so it's like it's about it's your kids, it's your childhood, it's stuff from your past, but I feel like it's your kids and all the expectations of children that are sort of keeping you so busy and so just like there's no time for yourself. It's almost like, when am I ever going to get a break? But this really does, it really is about, going back into the past. And have you found that you've been going back in your thinking and you've been reminiscing about pre-children and about before you had kids and the sense of freedom and what life was like before then? But I want you to know that you've got this really beautiful energy coming through of Mars coming through in Pisces. So there's this need for you to kind of walk away from, there's no point living in the past. There's no point going back and always, being like, oh, my life used to be like that. It used to be like this. You're really being told to kind of move away from that way of thinking. Kate says, yeah, 100%. There's a need to, sorry guys, I'm getting quite warm here. There's a need to kind of walk away from that feeling, okay? Because that's kind of just keeping you stuck in this energy, right? When we're always going back to what we had and what was. And then when the enormity of life is weighing down on us, it's very difficult to not go back to when times were easier. I don't want to say better. I want to say easier, okay? When times were freer. There's this feeling of responsibility and weight that's very heavy on your shoulders. Okay, you also feel like you're a perfectionist. And also there's a feeling that you need to be doing everything all the time, not just for yourself, but but for others. So look into that energy of people pleasing, because that's showing up really strongly in your energy. But also there's an archetype that's coming through for you, and I'm not connecting to it right now, but there's that need to be there for people. And it's like, okay, who's there for you? Because you can only be doing so much for so many people until it's that mutable air energy. You're everywhere and nowhere at the same time, and then there's that big crash. Okay, so there's a really strong need for you to walk away from that, for you to really, do some things that make you feel connected again, connected back to your soul energy. I feel like you're very disconnected from what you used to, who you used to be. So let's start to walk away from that feeling. And the beautiful thing about this energy is it's like walking away from one thing, but you're walking away to something better. Okay, there is the sun is rising. So you guys can't see that. There it is. Can you see that she's walking towards the sun there? And now, depending on who I'm reading for, this sun is either rising or it's setting. For you, the sun is rising. So it tells me that things aren't necessarily going to slow down as such, but you're going to be able to navigate the pace much better. But what I would recommend you do is start pulling back from offering Ace of Cups. It's coming for you. It's going to get better, but just see how you can, pull back a little bit on how much you're giving, and check into how much you're actually receiving. Okay, but it is going to get better. Whether it's going to slow down, but you're going to be able to navigate it a little bit easier. Okay, so stay with me, guys. Stay with me. Okay. Right. My pleasure. Okay. Put yourself first, Kate. Thanks, says Michelle. That's exactly right. It's difficult when you have children and you've got a lot to do, but just take the opportunities and the moments that you can. Okay, Karen Lee, let's have a look. I've moved in with my parents and I'm already going nuts. I've done this to help my family out, but I'm not sure how long I'll be staying. Would love to know if you pick up on anything. I'm a Leo, and thank you. Okay, Karen. Yeah, that's challenging as well, isn't it? Okay, let's have a look and see what's coming through for you. Okay, I'm moving with my parents. Okay. Okay. I feel like you're going to be staying. It's a little bit longer for you to stay yet. The Seven of Cups has come through. Okay, so this is Venus in Scorpio. So everything's kind of up in the air a little bit for you at the moment. There's a little bit like you're not really feeling. All you're feeling is attacked, is the word that wants to come through. It's interesting for you, Karen, because you need a lot of space around you. You need a lot of alone time, a lot of quiet time. The reason that this is driving you nuts is because you're not getting the things that your soul needs. You need alone time, you need your own space, and you need quiet time. I feel like I feel like they have an attacking energy, and the small things that they're doing that are their norm are just getting on your nerves. Things like having the TV on all the time, things like having noise around you all the time is really, really challenging for you. Hello, Belinda. Ace of Swords is coming through for you. So to me, it feels like you're going to be in this space for a few more months, I'm saying, but to me, you're going to get an idea. There's going to be this beautiful spark of insight and inspiration that's going to allow you to kind of step out into your own space, okay? Here then, you've got... Yes, just wait. You've got this strong energy of the moon in Sagittarius. So this is your guides acknowledging what you're going through, acknowledging where you've been, and acknowledging that you had to move into your parents for a reason. But the good thing about this card is it's kind of letting you know that the battle is behind you. And from this point forth, there's moving forward. So it's moon in Sagittarius, but also the moon in itself. So there's going to be this... you get spark of inspiration, okay, and then from there you're going to be moving forward. Making sure though that but the moving forward feels really, really good for you. Okay, that Cancer energy is, which is the moon, is your own house, your own nest, I want to say. So whereas this came through for Kate before about needing to go into the subconscious and notice big drops in her energy, this is coming through for you to notice that it's like, okay, you will get that space, that home environment, that Cancer energy. Cancerian is fourth house. It's all about your home. It's about your roots. So that's acknowledging that, yes, you are with your family, you're being your parents, back with those roots with the family. But for you, it's coming through in the future to know that, you will be creating your own space again, your own home, your own environment. But I want to say it's a few months away. Okay, you're a few months out yet. So be patient, recognize the triggers when they're coming up for you, and see how you can remove yourself from, like, even just headphones in a room, listening to some beautiful chilled out music, getting out and getting into your own space as often as you can, and acknowledging that, this is probably challenging for them as well as it is for you too. So, yeah, Karen says, oh my God, you're so right. Yeah, so bless you and thank you. My pleasure, lovely, my pleasure. Before we go any further, I am just going to pull a few cards here. So, guys, I'm just going to do this in the middle here while we're waiting. So, Karen says, that's true. Yeah. And Monshiba says, yes, so true, Jess, you're the master of your own destiny. Yeah. Okay, guys, so pick a number between 1 and 4. Pick a number between 1 and 4. Have your question in your mind. If I don't get to you, pick a number between 1 and 4. I'm getting a very clear message coming through from someone in this feed. Okay, so put your number down for me. Your 1 to 4. So card 1, 2, 3, and 4. Card 1. So this is opposite. 1, 2, 3, and 4. So tune in, guys. Ask your higher self your questions or your guides. Okay, tune in, check those out, and we will come back to those in about 10 minutes' time. So take a moment while I scroll. I'm going to put these back up. Close your eyes, tune in, ask your higher self, what vibration of the number 1, 2, 3, or 4 are you drawn to? Or are you visually drawn to one of these cards? Feeling into your body. Is your body giving you any signals, any ideas, any flutters in the heart, any gut energy coming through for you? Are you hearing anything? My ear's going off at the moment, so I'm getting some strong energy through one of you channeling. So keep them coming through, guys. Okay, Jessica, because you've got an amazing name, Ingram. So hi, Jess. Welcome to this live. I'm just going to change decks. So Jess wants to know, should I stay and try or move and start over? Isn't that the age-old question? It's so challenging to know if, are you, because every single relationship in the universe of the world has ebbs and flows, and it's so hard to try to navigate. Is it, flogging a dead horse? Is it going to get better? Or, or is it just a lull? Or how long do lulls last? So it is, it is a really, really hard question, isn't it? Okay, Jess, let us know if you're still here. Okay, let us know. Should I stay or should I go? Should I stay and try? Okay, Jess. Okay, gosh, so many messages coming through around this. Okay. So this one's a little bit, you've got 3 pentacles coming through here. So it tells me that strong counselling is needed for you guys to try to move through this and to see if you can kind of move through it. So remember before in the reading 3 pentacles came up for somebody before, but this is coming through for you in terms of counselling energy and that need to kind of source external help around this energy. The Emperor's coming through here, and the way that this is the partner, the way that he or she, but it's coming through as a he, is looking over. It's kind of like there's no, like, is counselling not something that he would consider? Because the look on his face, looking at that counselling energy, is that of kind of almost like disgust, okay? So it's kind of like, what? As if, and the King of Pentacles is you showing up here. So for me, for you, it's you feeling you're the one that's very grounded. You're the one that's very wanting the growth, wanting to sustain this, wanting to connect to your emotions, wanting to take it further, wanting this to be so good. But it's almost like you're coming up against a brick wall. It's almost like, you know, beating your head against a wall. It's like almost like Groundhog Day in this relationship. Things go better and then they just come back to the same old issues that you guys had in the beginning. Okay, I'm wondering, is there, because there's a Knight of Cups energy coming through here, so there is an offering coming through, whether it's a romantic offering, but it's an offering that's going to open up your heart. It's to do with your heart energy. Sometimes, you know, people can find it difficult to move out of one relationship unless there's something else coming through. Now, I'm not saying that this is another person coming through, but what I'm saying is there is an offer of some sorts that's coming through that is going to connect you into your emotions. It's going to get you back into your emotions and kind of reawaken them a little bit. It's kind of, in your energy, I'm feeling a block in my right knee. So there is kind of that inability to move forward around this for you. It's like 2 steps forward, 1 step back, 3 steps forward, 2 steps back. Okay, but you do have the Magician coming through. Okay, so the Magician is the very, very beginning of the Fool's journey. The Magician is your guides letting you know that if you want to start again, you've got everything it is that you need for you to be able to take that next step. Okay, it's like, if you've got any fear or reluctance about stepping into this new phase or about moving forward in your life on your own, then let that go, because the Magician is saying that, you know, you've got everything you need to either leave the relationship or stay in it. I'm so sorry. It's such a strong mercurial energy. So it's about making sure that, you know, the lines of communication are really, really, really open, because once those lines of communication really do open up, then you guys, if you get that outside help and you source that outside energy, then you guys will be able to have a strong relationship moving forward. But there's a lot of work that needs to be done. But you guys have got all the tools here to move forward, to start getting that work done. Okay, Wheel of Fortune comes through, and that's a strong Jupiter energy. It's a very, very big, strong tick. It's karmic, this relationship, but it tells me that this is moving upwards. So it does have a very strong yes energy to it. I feel like you guys are going to move through this if that's what you really, really, really want to do. If you really want to work at it and you really want to see the stability and the growth in this relationship, then, you know, your guides will show you and gift you with the tools to move through this. And, you know, it is going to start to move forward again in a really strong way. But the thing is, I feel like none of this is really going to step foot or start to happen unless you source someone from outside of the relationship to give you guys some tools and some tips to see how you can navigate the energy. Okay, so lots of energy around that reading for you. I never like doing specific yes and no's around stuff, because, guys, when it comes to the tarot, what I'm doing is I'm shooting into the energy that I'm reading in the right now moment. So just say, for example, nothing changes in Jess's vibe and they don't get any outside help, nothing, the Emperor, the partner's not open to any kind of counselling or any open lines of communication, then that Magician energy is, okay, start again. The Wheel of Fortune is, okay, start again and you're going to be fine. But then it's like, if you take the advice of the tarot and you really, really, really want to work at it, then source that external help, and then the Magician will show through to give you the tools that you need to navigate the relationship, to move through it. So I know it's kind of, you know, but it's like, it's however you decide to move through from that Three of Pentacles energy, that Sun and Capricorn energy. Sorry, Mars and Cap. Okay, so let's do another one before we do those cards. Jumping back up to show you those cards, guys. Card 1, 2, 3, and 4. So they're those strong energies, 1, 2, and 3, and 4. So just place it in the comments, you know, your card choice. Jess says, let's have a look. Okay, I'm a single mum that's trying to make it work as co-parents, and my sister wants me to move by her because she thinks they could help me more. Your cards are spot on. Yeah. So that's the confirmation that I need. So it's about, so with that feedback, you're going to be moving. And moving, that's that magician energy. That's your sister coming through. Your sister can also be that third, that pentacles energy at the beginning, but I don't feel like that. I feel like your sister is that magician energy, and she's helping you move through. Two of Wands, there's your doorway, and that's your sister energy right there. So I do feel like your wants me to move by her. Yeah, I agree, 100% agree with your sister. I do feel like she's going to be able to give you more help than what your significant, than what that Emperor energy is. Okay. Okay. Okay, let me scroll. So thank you for that feedback, Jez. All the best in moving forward with that energy. Okay. Madeline Tamer. Okay, last one before I go into those 4-card readings for you guys. I truly appreciate a near future reading I truly appreciate a near future reading as I've had so many issues. Please and thank you. Okay, Maddie, are you still with us? Jump on, let me know if you're still here. Just as I'm excited for you. That magician is no joke. It really isn't. He only shows up when someone's about to begin again, like begin a journey again. So I'm thinking, what else were the other cards around there? Yeah, and I also love that King of Pentacles, which was you. So that feeling that, to me, it feels like you're going to be more grounded in this energy. There's a lot of opportunities for growth around that for you. And so excited about that magician energy for you. Really excited. I think about doing some study as well, Jess. Interesting that I've got my left hip coming up too for you. So that's that's some money stuff around this for you as well. My left hip. I don't know if you're having, and it's kind of like on that outside glute area. I don't know if you're having any issues with your lower back or your hip, but I want you to kind of tune into the energy of abundance and let go of any stresses that you're having around money with this move, because I feel like what you're doing is you're creating some roadblocks in front of you because there's fear of you moving. There's fear of you moving away from the co-parenting that you're doing. So I would suggest to, where is that fear of releasing and letting go of the past is coming through very strongly for you, Jess. It's about, you tend to hold on to energy for longer than it should be. There's a really strong fear of you, like subconscious fear of letting go of the past. It's just coming through. I was going to write it down. Yeah, but you're kind of blocking your own path a little bit here. So I want you to tune into that a little bit more. I'm even having trouble getting those words out. Yeah, wow, amazing. And even as I'm saying that, Jess, you've got the magician. Oh, sorry, that's the hangman. Hangman, that's where you're at right now. That's that Neptune, that's that stalemate. Oh, that's what it is. That's what I'm feeling. Look, Jess has said she's still in love with the baby daddy. Yeah. And that's what I was saying. It's like there's that connection, there's that fear of letting that go. And that's what's holding you back. So it's like, okay, yeah, that's tough. It really is tough. But that Emperor energy, it looks really controlling. He looks kind of controlling, and the way he's looking at you, like, it's like, I don't feel like it's an even reciprocated energy. I feel like he's moved on even. Like, she says, I'm working on healing. Just as he moved on, as far as you know, to me, it feels like I feel like he's healed on. Yeah, he's moved on. Okay, Maddie, back to you. I'm just going to throw that out. Okay. Okay, hi, I truly appreciate it. Guys, the energymuse.com.au, if you want to reach out for a reading, I'm doing pre-recorded readings, 1 and 3 card readings. So I always free up my Fridays for those. So there's a few spots available for those. I do the reading like this via Zoom, and I send you that. He's dating the girl he cheated on me with. Yeah, I feel like that's what it felt like he had already moved on. I'm sorry for that, babe. I'm really sorry. Oh, that's fucked. That's so hard. So, guys, if I don't get around to you tonight, jump on my website, theenergymuse.com.au. Those readings start from $15. So jump on and, see about that. Okay. So, Maddie, let's do one more card. Oh, look at these just falling out. There's that magician coming through again, hey? Okay. So, Maddie, you've got the Nine of Wands coming through. So this is an interesting reading because my cards, as far as I checked, were all in the upright. This has come through in the reverse, Matt. So it's like Nine of Wands, we've had it before tonight. It's Moon in Sagittarian energy. It's the wounded energy of the healer. It's looking, it's being able to acknowledge where you've come from, to grow from it and move to the future. But it's in the reverse, babe. So it's kind of like, what are you not letting go of? What are you holding on to? You're holding on. See, I've had so many issues, and this is what that energy reads. It's kind of like, are you stuck in your issues and your problems? Are you holding on to them because they're so familiar to you? And I know that sounds convoluted, but it's sometimes sometimes we've gone through a lot, we forget what it feels to feel joy and happiness again. We only remember how it feels to sit in kind of in our stuff. And sometimes we don't even want to get excited about coming out of it because we're like, well, if I get excited, I don't want to jinx it because I don't want to jump back into it again. So it's like, you're holding on to the past and whatever you've been going through. And I'm feeling some body issues around as well. I'm getting a lot of stress. I'm getting anxiety. I'm getting pain in my upper neck there. That's not, it's not clearing out because you're holding on to it, but it wants to, because Three of Wands is coming through. This is you kind of like, you've gone through the doorway, you've gone through that energy, and you're like, okay, what is coming up next for me? So it's there, it wants to come through, but you've got to release and clear that first. And then opportunities are abundant for you. So your hip's coming up for me as well, Maddie, and so that's holding on to fear as well around releasing it and around letting it go. So it's like, the energy is there for you to kind of, okay, bitches, I'm out of the way. I've done that work. I've done that healing. I've cleared that. I'm ready to see what's coming up for me next. So that's there. But the Magician has come through in the reverse for you as well. It's the exact same thing. It's like, okay, your guides want you to know. And I love that I love the Magician. I don't care if he comes up like an upside down, back the front, or around the side. If he's in your reading, it means the energy is there for you to access, but you've got to clear some shifts and some blocks for you to be able to get to that energy. But it tells me that the Magician is about us being able to create, co-create, and manifest the things that we want in our life. But we've got to do it on a tangible, a physical, an emotional, a spiritual, a mental level. So there's many levels and layers that we've got to do it from. But the energy of abundance is there for you. Okay, my God, Five of Cups on a roll, letting go. So this is, you need to release and let something go, Maddie. Okay, Five of Cups comes through. It's a card of mourning. Okay, you need to sit in that Five of Cups energy so we can flip this bad bitch and have her back in the upright. So from this reading moving forward, Maddie, I would say, okay, time to look in a little bit, particularly around relationships. Okay, go in and see, okay, where can you see that you've got blocks? Where can you see you're holding on? Where can you see that you're not letting stuff go? Okay, Mads, are you with us? Okay, guys, so cards number 1, 2, 3, and 4, theenergymuse.com.au. Jump on for those. There's pre-recorded. There's different options for pre-recorded. There's 30 minutes, 60 minutes. There's forecasting readings. Jump on, jump on, jump on. Who chose number 1? Let me have a look. Who chose number 1? Number 1, quite a few ones. We got Marie, we got Kim, we got Julie, we got Rosie, Marie, yeah, lots of ones. Okay, this came through, Sun in Virgo. I love this for you guys. So this is a really beautiful card about the love of doing something on the regular, on the daily. So if your question was around your work and around should you do this, should you do that, this is a yes answer. Okay, this is a big tick. This is self-mastery of something that you really love doing. This isn't the dragging your feet to work every day going, oh my God, kill me now. My job sucks. It's sucking the life out of myself. This isn't that energy. This is that, oh my God, I love what I do. I love what I do. I'm good at what I do. I'm giving. I feel like my work has purpose. And in that purpose, I find passion. And in that passion, I find happiness. Okay, so this is a big yes, particularly around tangible things. Okay, we got Capricorn energy, we got Taurus and Virgo, but it's also to do with your money. There's abundance there. It's to do with tangible things that you can feel, see, hear, and touch. So give me some feedback, guys, if you chose number 1. Throw it up, throw it up, throw it up. Okay. Somebody says, I'm hard to explain reasons for holding on, but it all tied in the tangle. Time to untangle. Okay, guys, who chose number 2? Number two, you got Saturn in Leo, needs structure in your life, a bit more structure. It's about making sure that whatever your question was, making sure that there is structure, that there is procedure, that there is policies, that there are things set in place for things to run smoothly, because otherwise there's a lot of energy, there's a lot of chaotic stuff going on around that. It's going to be a little bit of a shit show unless you have structure, rules and regulations put in place. Card number 3, who chose card number 3? Let me know. Hey, Sunshine Janie. Yay, you guys got the Fool, one of my favorite cards in the deck. Oh, Jess, look at that. Look at this card for you, babe. The Fool, brand new beginnings, stepping out into the unknown, but doing it with, leaving your past behind and stepping into the unknown, knowing that the guides and spirit have your back. Listen to your intuition. Tune into that. Don't go with your head, go with your heart, because it is all good. And card number 4. Whoa, hello. We got the King of Pentacles coming through. So this is a card about, feeling grounded, feeling really strong, feeling structured. This is a really great card around finances. It's a card around that feeling of abundance. But, making sure that if this is card number 4 for you, Oni, so this card, if it's around your work and your job, this is a really great card. But, if you're wanting more joy and more fun and more laughter in your life, then this is a really heavy energy. Excuse me. So this can be as heavy or as light as you want it to be. But whatever it is, if you chose card number 4, then there's an opportunity for it to be very tangible, for it to really grow roots and for a lot of growth to come out of that. Okay. Oh, got some feedback around that. So guys, my time is up. Thank you so much. I love you all, and thank you so much for tuning in and staying with me for such a long time. I love and appreciate you all so much. If you'd like to reach out for a private reading, jump on my webpage, theenergymuse.com.au. Jump on if you want an extended reading from that one I gave you today. And if you want a super, super long reading, then jump on and check out my offerings. Love and light. Mwah. Have a wonderful weekend. Bye.